Ladies and gentlemen, please have your attention. Stan, Emily, Mr. and Mrs. Fisher, the McCray family, the friends and family of the married couple. It is with great honor that I am standing here and to raise a toast to the marriage of one of my best friends that I've ever had, and to the lovely and beautiful wife, our bride, Emily, the one that Stan is lucky to have. For those that don't know me, my name is Alex Kooistra, and I've had the pleasure of growing up with Stan ever since we were little kids. And as the best man, I would like to say a few words about the married couple. So let's segue back a few years to the year that Stan's family moved from Taiwan to his home landing. And the main reason they actually moved to Taiwan was for Stan's modeling career.
Yes!
They moved there for Mr. Fisher's job, but Stan did in fact chose as a childhood model. And Emily, I don't know if you've seen these pictures, because they may have been a deal breaker. Like every human, we go through situations in our lives that build us to be the people we are today. Some we would rather not go into detail, some we would like to forget, and others we'd like to relive, and others run through our mind from time to time and bring us nothing but laughter. There we go. For the memories that I have of Stan, most of them fall into the last category, which is laughter. Now, what would a best man speech be without roasting the groom a little? So let's run through some highlights of Stan's life thus far. Alright. Those that know Stan very well know that Stan's very injury prone. And unfortunately, according to the statistics, Stan is prone to an injury every few years. When Stan received the first of many concussions, he is attempting a backflip on our new trampoline. Thinking he was fully capable of landing it his first try, he decides to give it a go. His rotation was only half of what it needed to be, and he stuck the landing firmly on his neck. He was concussed and in pain for a while after. However, that didn't stop him the next day, and he kept on getting up and trying again. I also remember Stan running through our kitchen towards the deck, as giddy as he could be and clueless to the world. Not realizing there was an obstacle between him and the outdoors, he ran right through the screen door. To this day, my father and I still laugh about this moment from time to time. And it wasn't so much about Stan falling through the screen door as it was to his reaction afterwards. Those around him can see that Stan has a great heart and a relentless view of life. When he wants to try something, he will do it, no matter what's on the line or what could potentially happen. This type of attitude sets Stan apart from the rest of the crowd. This next particular highlight of Stan's life, the relationship era, is why we're all here today. One evening, during a church get-together, Stan met what would be the woman of his dreams, Emily McCray. That evening, he got her number, hoping there would be another time when he could take her out again. A few weekends after, he texted Emily asking to hang out. Her reply shut Stan down. Stan continued to get shut down because Emily was either uninterested or she was playing hard to get. What was it? You're not paying for that. So, Stan continued to get shut down. Movie night? Nope. Raptors game? Nope. What's funny is after Emily told Stan no, Stan asked out another girl to go to the game with him. A couple days go by, and Emily calls Stan, telling her that she changed his mind, or she changed her mind and wanted to go. Stan politely said, "I actually have a date already." But Stan, knowing what he wants, asked to set up a date that weekend, where they ended up going rock climbing on their very first date. He mentioned the highlight of the first date was that while she was scaling the rocks, he was enjoying the scenery from down below. I also remember Stan telling me that the first date went very natural, things weren't forced, and not only is she a great girl, but she's a woman after God's own heart. Now, many of you in this room with relationships have an idea what I'm about to go into. When stated, it seems obvious, but to go through these moments day by day with a significant other is a different story. One author illustrates why men and women think differently. and he makes some great points. Women are much more complicated than men. Men are very simple. And you know why? It's because our brains are so different. Most women don't realize that whether we are watching sports or talking with those around us, our brains are made up of little boxes. We've got a box for everything. A box for the car, a box for the money, a box for the job, a box for you, a box for the kids. We've even got a box for your mother somewhere down in the basement. We've got boxes everywhere. And the rule is that the boxes don't touch. When a man discusses a particular subject, we go to that particular box, we pull out that particular box, and we discuss only what is in that box. And then we close that box and put it away, being very, very careful not to touch the other boxes. Now, women's brains are very different than men's brains. Their brains are made up of a big ball of wire, and everything is connected to everything. The money is connected to the car, and the car is connected to your job, and the kids are connected to your mother, and everything is all connected. It's like the internet superhighway, and it's all driven by what we call emotion. It's the reason why women tend to remember everything. Because if you take an event and you connect it to an emotion and it burns in your memory, you can remember it forever. The same thing happens for men, but it just doesn't happen very often. Now men, we have a box in our brain that most women are not aware of. This particular box is called the nothing box. In fact, we call it the nothing box. And of all the boxes, the nothing box is our favorite box. If a man has a chance, he'll go to that nothing box every time. That's why a man could do something seemingly brain dead for hours on end. You know, like fishing. Men have a unique ability to think about absolutely nothing, yet still be able to breathe. And women can't do it. Their mind has never stopped, and they don't understand the nothing box. And it drives them crazy, because nothing makes a woman more irritated than to watch a man doing nothing. This is a great illustration, and all through that book, this makes some valid points. But what you need to know, Emily, is that Stan's very fond of his nothing box. But I also know that he's very fond of you, and that he put everything he has for your relationship. I hope and pray that you'll take care of each other, and most importantly, enjoy the little things in life. I hope you have found the most funny, charming, interesting guy I've ever met. I hope that you will enjoy your lifelong commitment together. From myself and everybody in the room, we wish all the best for you. So with that, I'd like to raise a glass for Stan and Emily Fisher. Yeah.